nice improvement in the weather after we spent 10 days below normal and got a real preview of what typically feels like more so in late December and early January. And we had, prior to this, 10 days above normal with the fourth warmest start to November on record, and then dove right into an average high temperature of around 31, 32 degrees, 10 days well below the normal mark. And we finally got above normal for the first time in 10 days yesterday. Now we have the chance of seeing that happen over the next 5 to 7 days, with temperatures staying in the 40s and 50s. And that bodes well in multiple respects. For one, it'll just be a bit more tolerable outside. And two, we also will have a lower chance of seeing wintry precipitation as the temperatures stay above the freezing mark. We do, though, this morning have temperatures below freezing. We had a little cold front yesterday that knocked us back. And with clear skies and light winds, we also have some frost that's formed out there. Temperatures are down compared to yesterday morning by around 5 to 10 degrees. So that's also allowing for the frost formation. Feeling a bit colder outside, so we still want a heavier jacket or a light coat. But as we get into the afternoon, it's going to feel a lot nicer as we climb out of the teens and 20s and get into the 40s to near 50 degrees. And actually by noon, we started to be up around 40 degrees, very similar to our high temperatures yesterday. And we go even further this afternoon, getting into the mid to upper 40s for highs. And then tonight, sun goes down, temperatures start to drop down into the 30s and eventually down to the 20s. We are going to have another quiet day today, though. The winds are back out of the south. Winds are going to be nice and light, so that'll lead for a nice afternoon. We also have high pressure that's in place, so that means totally calm conditions. Great ahead of the Thanksgiving holiday. If you're doing any traveling, if you're going by car, by plane, by train, whatever it may be, don't have any issues here as we head through the next few days. On Thanksgiving Day itself, we do have some clouds that build in. As the system passes by, could have some showers or drizzle around, but that shouldn't really get in your way either if you're going to be just traveling locally around the area. We do have a nicer pattern that's set up in place, though, because the Arctic air has gone back to where it belongs. We're back into this west-northwesterly flow, which generally promotes some just near normal temperatures and also some drier conditions. We are going to be keeping an eye on a storm system, of course, the cold front coming through on Thanksgiving Day, and then an area of low pressure that's going to be moving on through the country gets cut off from the jet stream, from that main storm track that typically pushes storms along, and becomes a cutoff low. And these tend to meander. It's kind of hard to really track exactly when they come on through and the timing and such, but we're now looking at over the weekend that we could see some impacts from this system. So that's something we'll be keeping an eye on. I don't think there's going to be huge travel implications, but just something to watch. We are going to have the cold front coming through as we head through Thanksgiving Day, clouds, a few showers perhaps, and then on Sunday we'll be watching for the chance of some rain showers to come on through, and hopefully just stays plain old rain and doesn't lead to any issues as a lot of people will be traveling back into town. But we still have to keep an eye on the timing of that, as there's still some difficulties with it. But we have temperatures in the upper 40s to low 50s over the next several days. Nice and comfortable. We stay in the 40s as we head into the weekend, with that chance we could see a few showers around Thursday and Sunday.
Rebecca, thank you. It's now 6:53, just a few days out from